tuning in for another episode of Second Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name is Ava Solberger. We're here at the Higher Ground Ballroom for Vermont Comedy Divas. It's 4 female comics, all from Vermont, and they're here to make this sold-out crowd laugh. How are they going to do it? Let's find out.
Whoa. Hurry up, she's only getting pantyhose and milk.
That's a good joke, isn't that a good joke?
I'm like, oh my God, calm down.
It's like way better than any drug I've ever done in my whole life.
Hello, ladies and you brave men. Hello, Burlington.
Hello.
Anybody know where Brittany is today?
You know, people are like, oh, you're a diva. Like they know now. We sort of branded ourselves without even thinking about it. And we're the Vermont Comedy Divas. And we're just, twice a year we come to Higher Ground and we have a ball. This is our first time in the ballroom, and we sold 450 tickets.
I am delighted. Thank you, all of you, for selling out the ballroom at Higher Ground.
These women are funny. These are the people who you gravitate to at a dinner party, because they're the ones who tell the funny stories, who always find an interesting way to put a spin on a really bad day.
You know you're getting older when you're doing downward dog and you can't hear the next instruction because your ears are covered by your breast.
Wow. Wicker. This requip is really...
I mean, we're not arguing or anything. We're just not talking. We're going to Linens and things to get a spatula. Sometimes there's just not that much to say, you know?
So they know how to take a really good story and make it a great story by cutting out the stuff that you don't need, some of the extraneous detail, and they go right for the setup and the punchline.
Let me have this moment.
So far, so good, you know?
Striving to be mellow.
Seriously. And I'm not making fun of you tonight.
You don't know with her.
Not big enough for whole family.
I know how to shop now. I go right for the candy aisle, put the pounder bag of M&Ms on the bottom, covered up with salad bags.
Stage personalities are like much bigger versions of who we are in real life. You know, so it works out pretty well, because we're not divas in real life, in our day-to-day job. Except sometimes I can be at the store.
I just have one little news flash for you. Not every single child in Chittenden County is precocious. Just be yourself. That'll work.
But I'm doing a lot of yoga, and I do it in an American way. I mean, I am racing down the highway to get to yoga class on time.
Wicca. Pass me my puddle.
What I like about Vermont, too, is you can be a really big fish in a really small. I like to think of it as I'm a big fish in a puddle.
There's a lot of reasons to get out in January and laugh. I mean, we live here in Vermont. It's colorless in January.
Comedy in Vermont? Comedy anywhere, yeah. It sounds great.
There's not enough of it.
People love comedy. There is not enough comedy in Vermont. Vermont is one of the only states that actually doesn't have its own comedy club.
We're desperate for comedy in Vermont.
I remember the first time I did stand-up, I got off stage, and it was like I'd just been pressed against the wall, and it was like my life changed. I knew in that moment my life was never going to be the same. So then I was doing stand-up New York and Caroline's and more of the, better known clubs in New York, and it turned out to sort of snowball, and then we moved to Vermont, and it came to a grinding halt. And now it's coming back, and it's working out really well.
Do that sort of manly stuff, fix things, do all the butch things that apparently I'm supposed to do in my house.
Well, once you get behind a mic, it's like, this was really fun.
You try and have fun with what you're doing, and you remember why you're doing it. And they're there to go along the ride with you, and everyone just wants to laugh.
Laughing is good. It's great to get out this time of year. The Moncton women are here.
Yes, we're all from Moncton.
These are all women who were just funny. And without me, they would be doing comedy in some other way.
Why the fuck would you do that? You know we will.
And a kiss, and it's all great.
What I can see in your eyes, I don't know a thing about dead butterflies. And when your shoe comes apart like a sandwich, I can see inside of you wonder. One deep legs like a worm run over. I'd like to show her something under the bed. Like an alligator head, wonder.
Better than great sex, better than a good drug, better than, I'm sure, an athletic endorphin high, which I know nothing about. Comedy Divas, we'll be back, exactly, yeah.
It's not easy making people laugh. We'll get Second Vermont with you again real soon.
Our room boy's name is Nick, and his job is to make sure we get everything we want.
We had a fantastic show tonight.
This is my
room boy.
The room boy.
The one and only.
Hopefully tonight when I get home, Wicker will be my room boy.